Hey everybody, Garrett O'Leary here with the O'Leary Brothers team here at Lead Realty. Thank you for clicking on this video. And like the title says, we're going to be checking out Rosemary Beach today. So if you're not aware of that, we've been doing a 30A series where we discovered the different parts of 30A. So today we're heading to Rosemary Beach. Now, before we head over there, just want to tell you, it's going to be kind of a vlog style, so we're just going to be walking around recording some of the shops. I'll do a little voiceover where I'm telling you about everything that we've kind of done, what there is to offer, and everything like that, so you can become familiar with Rosemary Beach and the 30A area. But without further ado, let's go jump over there. All right, everybody, welcome to the video and welcome to Rosemary Beach, Florida. Now, the video that you're seeing right now is actually the drive up to the main downtown area of Rosemary Beach, which is on Barrett Square, right on 30A. You won't miss it if you were on 30A and driving the length of it. Now, as you approach the main parking area, which is right where I'm at right now, you'll see this sign where you'll know that you're actually in the right place. Now, where we started our little tour, we parked right in this little parking spot and decided just to kind of walk around this little park and center area where you can kind of sit, relax, maybe have a small picnic, hide yourself under the shade if it's a hot day. It's a great little place to hang out, but you also can just start walking around immediately. So we just started walking around the whole kind of complex. There's plenty of restaurants in the area. This one in particular actually is kind of an interesting one. After a certain period of time, I believe it was 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, you could only have dinner there if you were 18 or older, which I thought was very interesting. But me and my girlfriend, we ended up walking into a bookstore that was there called the Hidden Lantern, and by far is one of my favorite places to be while we were there. I ended up kind of getting one of my favorite books that I had lost quite some time ago. And the inside of this bookstore was absolutely gorgeous. It was very unique, lots of different decorations, very much, plenty of books for you to get lost in and just find your next favorite. But as you can see there, I picked up All Quiet on the Western Front, which is, if you haven't read it already, I highly recommend it. Also, support local, buy a tote bag or a shirt, support these small companies that are out here. It was an awesome little bookstore. So from there, we just kept walking. We walked out, turned left, and then we just kind of continued walking in the loop. Right there was Kilwin's, which is just a little ice cream shop. They have chocolate and fudge and everything like that. We're approaching Charlie's, which is another little cafe and has ice cream as well. So it's, a lot of different little boutiques type places. You're not going to find too many name brand areas. So if you're looking for your Forever 21s, your Gucci's, your Louis V's, you're not going to find it here because everything, at least in my opinion, was, kind of a mom and pop own. It wasn't anything name brand, but you have plenty of options for shopping. You'll get a bunch of different unique pieces if you're into fashion, which was all of this. But all of these buildings were very well kept. It was an absolute joy to just walk around in. So after we finished our little loop, we actually crossed the street where it just continues on. There's more shops, and then actually we're going to get down to heading towards the Pearl, which is the hotel that you would stay at if you wanted to just stay in a hotel. But there's plenty of other housing or lodging available if you wanted to go somewhere else. But again, more boutiques, more restaurants, all very beautiful, very elegant looking buildings. As you'll see in just a little bit later on in this video, just how all these buildings have kind of mixed in and where they draw their inspiration from. Now, as you see right here, we're actually approaching kind of the main stretch where a lot of the restaurants are, as well as the Pearl. And as you can see immediately from this photo that I took, with a little bit of editing, as you can probably tell, I feel like it draws a lot of inspiration from, Europe. You have what I would say is definitely kind of a German in some of the more village towns, kind of in Germany, maybe even Belgium. Potentially even like New Orleans if we wanted to go that route. I've never actually been to New Orleans, so I can't really talk about it that much, but I feel like that's where they drew a lot of their inspiration from when it came to designing this area. But now we actually walked past the Pearl, and this is actually just a little green space that approaches the private beach that if you're staying in the Pearl, as well as some of these other residents around the area, that you'll get access to. But it was an absolutely gorgeous and kind of like a picturesque downtown area. Now, we're just walking down the little boardwalk to look at the beach. Unfortunately, we couldn't get onto it because we didn't have a little key pass to get into the area. But it's an absolutely beautiful beach. The weather wasn't exactly agreeing with us at this moment in time, so that's why it's a little cloudy. But on any given day in Florida, you're going to get some rain, and you'll have most of the day of just beautiful sunlight. And you really will have a great time if you can get access to this beach or any of the public beach access in the area. So after we finished walking down there, we actually turned around and decided that we wanted to get lunch. So we walked down just that main stretch again with all the restaurants, trying to pick out where we wanted to go. And we ultimately decided to go to the Cowgirl Kitchen. Now, out of all these restaurants, why we chose that one, I'm not too sure. Me and my girlfriend just decided it sounded the best and that we thought we'd enjoy it the most. And we didn't have to wait at all. We were seated immediately. And I'll tell you, the food was really good. They had a bunch of different items that I think would appeal to a wide variety of people. It wasn't just, high-end, bougie type food that you might expect from being in this area, but it was just really good. It was kind of a good atmosphere. Obviously, it was very busy on the outside. A lot of people were enjoying the weather. It was a fairly warm day. I ended up just getting a regular personal pizza because I wasn't super hungry and I didn't want anything crazy, but it was delicious. From there, we just kept walking. After lunch, we wanted to just look at the rest of the area, see what other shops we had available to us. But again, very enjoyable just to kind of walk around and have fun around the area. So overall, Rosemary Beach was an incredible place. All right, everybody, that is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you have a good idea on what you'd like to do when you head over to 30A. It is an incredible place. Rosemary Beach in particular is absolutely gorgeous. So far, it's been my favorite place to kind of hang out. I've gone back there several times, and it really gets better and better each time because all the restaurants are so good. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. I'll leave our contact information right here. You can give us a call, send us a text, or shoot us an email. But before we get to the end of the video, I do have a quick update with you regarding Alice Beach. Now, Alice Beach, I went to go try to do some footage and record the other day, and they actually have a photography policy that actually stopped us from actually going to record and be in there. So I have to actually get in contact with their sales team and their marketing team to actually see if I can do my own footage, because they only require or allow you to use their marketing material if in a commercial way. So I guess technically this would be a commercial way. I don't really want any strikes on my YouTube channel, especially since I'm trying to provide you guys with the best content possible. So I'm gonna try to get in contact with them, see what I can do, see what options I have, but I will try to update you guys as soon as I do have that information. But in the time being, enjoy this Rosemary Beach video. I'm going to try to do a few other places, watercolor being one of them. I'm trying to get a content calendar kind of created so I know when I'm going to go do those things. But if you have any other places you want to see, drop them in the comments below. If you have any questions about the areas we've done so far, yeah, drop those comments below as well. But as always, my name is Garrett with the O'Leary Brothers team, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.